this is Dennis, and welcome to a Grounded Reason Tech News Update. We're going to do this weekly, as I've said in the past, and it's only going to be for people who have subscribed to the podcast. I'm not going to be advertising the weekly news on the blog or any other venue. I may tweet out that I've done one, but aside from that, if you subscribe, you'll get these weekly news updates containing news that breaks that's important to Grounded Reason podcast listeners. Now, it might not be every week. Sometimes we'll do, maybe 2 in a week, depending on what happens. But I wanted to do an update today because we have some new channels joining a few streaming services out there. Today, PlayStation Vue joined Sling TV and picked up the NFL Network. So now PlayStation Vue is a viable way to get your Thursday night football this season. It'll be available on the core package, which is priced at $35 a month, and the elite package, which costs subscribers $45 a month. They've also added the option, if you have either the core or elite package, to add NFL Red Zone Season Pass. That'll give you, it gives you updates to games on Sunday. Red Zone's not going to be going live till September 11th. But if you have it, every Sunday you'll get highlight reels. Pretty much every big play that happens, they review on Sunday. It's really good if you have fantasy football. If you're a big fantasy football person, then NFL Red Zone is a really good package to have. It will cost $39.99 for the entire regular season. It's a one-time fee of just under $40. So PlayStation Vue is now a very viable option for your Thursday night and Monday night NFL games, since they have both ESPN and NFL Network. If you're interested in learning how to watch the NFL without cable, I suggest you check out that podcast episode we did a couple weeks back. It really goes into how to watch pretty much everything. Your local market games, your Monday night, Thursday night, Sunday night games, all without cable. There's actually a trick in there to where you can get the entire NFL season, every team, and not have to have a cable subscription. All you really need is internet. So if you're looking forward to this NFL season, don't have cable, I really suggest you check out that episode. Also adding some functionality is Sling TV. They added NBC on demand for all Sling TV Blue subscribers. So if you subscribe to their Blue package, you get all of NBC's prime time on demand. You don't have... Now, when they got NBC a couple months back, they only released live NBC, and that was only in 10 markets. Those markets being Chicago, New York, San Francisco, Oakland, San Jose area, LA, Philadelphia, Dallas-Fort Worth, DC, Miami, San Diego, and the Hartford, New Haven, Connecticut area. They get live NBC. Now, even if you're outside of those markets or you're in those markets, you'll still have access to on-demand NBC. All you have to do is subscribe to the TV Blue package. Finally this week, I wanted to let everyone know that Discovery channels are finally available on Roku. Whether people have cable or they're a cord cutter, they've always asked me on the blog, how can they watch the Discovery channel on their Roku? Well, it's finally possible because this week they released Discovery Go, Animal Planet Go, TLC Go, SciGo, and ID Go. Now, while those apps are available and anyone can watch limited functionality, there are a couple full episodes for each show in each, regardless of whether you have cable TV or not. They are TV Anywhere apps. So if you want full functionality and all the content that's on there, you're going to need a pay TV subscriber login. So you need to have subscribed to cable TV or satellite TV, and you'll be able to use those apps in full. Unless, of course, you share credentials with someone like a friend or family member, then you can use that to unlock it without paying for cable. But I would advise against that because it's wrong. Even though cable companies rake us all over the coals and squeeze us for every penny we have and make us pay for internet speeds that are well behind many other countries because they have locked down areas and have monopolies, and they overcharge people in certain areas because they're the only game in town. Even though they do all those things, it would be wrong to use someone else's credentials to watch TV, even though it works. It's still wrong, and if you do that, cable companies will be sad. Pay TV companies will get very, very upset, and they'll be mad at you. And Comcast will cry. So don't do that. Even though it works on most apps, and I don't know anyone who's ever gotten caught, but don't do it. But seriously though, there are a few TV Anywhere apps that will work for Sling TV subscribers. Basically, if you have the Fox package, which is the blue package, you'll get the Fox Now app, which would work on Xbox and iOS. That's it. No other platforms, just Xbox and iOS. And the FX Now app will work just on Xbox, and that's with the blue package. If you have the orange package, you can use the Watch ESPN app on any device that supports the Watch ESPN app. Now, you can do that if you have those respective packages. You can do that just using your Sling login credentials. Those are the only 3 so far. Hopefully, that'll expand sometime in the future. I'll be doing these periodically, these news updates, and it's a live update. I'm recording it the same day it's released, so if you stumbled upon this and you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe, and it'll kick into your feed. Join me on Monday, and Joel will be here, and we'll be discussing Kodi, which is a media center package, which pretty much can aggregate any streaming content you have in one spot. We'll be discussing Kodi, and we'll be discussing piracy and how piracy has had a negative impact on Kodi, and how it's even possible that you might be pirating content and not even know it. So definitely join us for that one. It's going to be a fun one. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you in a couple days.